Okay, let's get our walk on here.
Maybe when you come back for the Bruno.
Oh, 6 people already in here. 2 likes. Thank you, everybody. James and Darlene, welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome. Oops, shit. Welcome, everybody. I must be taking pictures. I was eating. Matter of fact, if you guys want to know where I was at, you just walked in. All right, Ambrose, welcome in. If you guys are just wondering where I was busy trying to have lunch, so, and I was busy setting up, so I was right here, Taco Bell. Hey there, Darlene, good to see you. Good old Taco Bell right here. I just came from work like 20 minutes ago, so I needed to stop and grab something to eat before I do my walk, which made sense. Hey there, James, how are you? Good to see you guys here. Welcome, welcome. No, not Taco Bell. I hope you didn't get anything with lettuce on it. No, I didn't get no. I don't even eat lettuce, Darlene. To tell you the truth, I don't even eat lettuce. I hate lettuce. I don't like lettuce. Not my cup of tea. So I don't eat lettuce if that's what you're worried about. David, how you doing? They put everything. Hold on. They put it in almost everything. Yeah, I don't even eat it, Darlene. I don't eat lettuce, so I'm good. Matter of fact, though, if there's a specific, if you don't want a specific food in your meal, Darlene, or in your taco, you can go to like the kiosk. So there's a setting in the kiosk when you order your food, right? You'll see this button that says modify. So you click on modify, and you go to the ingredients section, and then you go right there, and then it will give you an option to customize. So, like for example, if there's already lettuce in the taco, you can customize it and set it to none. You can tell the machine no lettuce. So that's why I go and do whenever I don't want something in my meal, which is good. They have that, give you that option for the customization. Sorry, the music, folks. They give you that option where you can customize your food. So you don't have to spend 10, 15 minutes trying to pick out the stuff that you don't want in your food. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to the chat, folks. I'm just trying to walk out my soda. I'm trying to finish up my soda, my drink here. So I'll answer the chat in a minute. So we're gonna get our walk on here. Once we get down, well, I'm gonna head to Times Square anyway because we're gonna go see the giant weenie. So we're gonna go do that, and then once we're exiting out of Times Square, I was seeing a couple of Instagram reels with they actually added some seesaws right along there. It's that wooden thing where one person hops on it and goes up, and then the other person on the other end of it, if they hop down, then it goes up. You know, I believe that's what it's called, the seesaws. So I'm gonna go check those. So we're gonna check those two things out in this live stream. You saw the seesaw? Yeah, that's where I'm heading to, Ambrose. I'm gonna go and check out the seesaws. But, I'll probably be like an hour and some change into this into this live stream, I'm sorry. So we're gonna go check that out. I saw the seesaw It's cool. Yeah, it's really cool, James. It really is. Really, really is. Oh yeah, I forgot, mods. I'm directly live on YouTube, so just let me know if the stream gets really wonky because I can't see the signal while I'm streaming on YouTube, which should be fine because I'm in Manhattan, so majority of Manhattan has um, great signal, so this is one of the best places to stream here on the YouTube app and not have to worry about it. Well, stay tuned this weekend, everybody. I think tomorrow I'm gonna do a live around the East New York neighborhood in Brownsville and Bed-Stuy. So we want to take a walk around those neighborhoods, but because of the track work weekend disruption, I'll have to get off and transfer over to another train that'll take me all the way to New Lots. And then Sunday is the Dominican Day Parade in the Bronx, which should be pretty fun. So I will definitely be live this Sunday for that. And then next Friday, I'll be headed to the Transit Museum to do a live stream there. So I think I'm gonna try to buy my ticket the day before, and then hopefully I can, or maybe a few days before. That way we're good to go. Take the A train, Chris. Yeah, I could do that. I could take the A, James. I'll probably take the A to Euclid and get off there because that's also East New York as well. I've never been to that neighborhood, but I figure it'd be nice to do a walk around there. Be nice to go to some neighborhoods and do some walks there. You know, some neighborhoods that don't really get too much coverage. So oops, sorry. Oh, and Darlene W has been a member for 23 months. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm not even filming you. What? What are you talking about? I'm doing a walk though on my channel, YouTube. Well, what's the issue?
There's no issue.
You say you don't want to be on my camera. I mean, yeah, I know, Darlene. Hold on. I'm gonna move away here because, yo, I don't understand people sometimes. Oh, people just be doing the damn most, man. I'm like, what's the problem? I'm not even filming. I'm not even paying attention to you. Stupid to me, man. I don't. What? Hold on, you guys. You asking for my channel name? On YouTube? It's my full name, Christopher Dotson.
That's my name.
Wait, what did you asking if you wanted to be on my?
I wanted to subscribe to your channel. Since you're right here, right? I just wanted.
It's my full name, Christopher
Right,
Dotson.
Christopher. You said Dotson?
Yes.
D-O-T?
S-O-N.
Okay. Did you?
Yeah, this is me. I'm live right now.
Okay, cool. You cool?
Yeah.
I'm CK. I'm
CK.
Galactic C. I'm the Galactic Boss talking CK Clown. I'm very good.
Oh, okay,
You
okay.
said I got your back. Please come back and you can talk.
Okay, well, I do walks around New York City as well, all over.
I'll talk to you on your channel.
Oh, okay. All right, no
That's a
problem.
great spot.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Worldwide, good to see you. I'm sorry about that. So I'm sorry. I was getting some mixed signals. So I'm sorry. Yeah, he was asking for my channel, my user, because I was like, wait a minute. First he said he didn't want to be on my camera, and I'm like, okay, I'm not even filming you, so I'm just doing my live walk here on YouTube. So, and I'm saying to myself, I'm like, what's this guy problem? But then he came back to me and just asked for my channel name. So I was like, all right, no worries. No worries at all. It was some mix up, you guys. Yeah, I don't know what he said. I forgot what he said, Emeralds. I forgot. I'm sorry. I was getting mixed signals, to be honest. I was trying to understand what he was saying, but I didn't quite understand. Well, we'll just move on from here. I mean, no worries. All right, y'all. Yeah, sorry for the mixture, you guys. I don't know. It's that Metro Diner I see across the street. Chocolate cake. Yeah, that was it. We just bypassed Metro Diner, Darlene. We just passed it. Can't go wrong with good old Metro Diner. I don't know if you went there when you came to New York, Darlene. I don't know if you did or not, but if you did, kudos to you. I know when you came to New York, you was dying to go to Metro and get some chocolate cake. I did have their lemon meringue pie not too long ago, and their lemon meringue pie is delicious. Delicious. Yummy, yummy. Wait, hold on. I think I missed something in the beginning. Hold on. I'm sorry. Back to what I was saying. Almost 2 years. Woohoo! Yes, darling. Wow. 2 years, darling. Almost 2 years. Yeah, you're approaching the 2-year mark, darling, on membership. But thank you so much for dedicating. Wait, how many months was it? I forgot. I gotta scroll down. 23 months. Yeah, thank you for dedicating 23 months of your time on my membership of this channel, darling. Appreciate it very, very much. Thank you for being a member. You're one of my longest members on the channel. Thank you very much. SR, how you doing? Good to see you, SR. How you doing? We usually bring it back to the hotel with us and eat it then, but it was too hot that day and it will melt, LOL. Yeah, it's been very hot, right? It's been very hot lately, hot and humid lately, Darlene. Yesterday I was sweating my ass off. So here's the story though. We had to remove 2 chickens out of one of the 3 coops that we got at work, and we had to put them where we put our compost at, in a little compost cage, because 2 of the chickens, one was severely pecked. Like the whole gang of chickens, they severely pecked this one chicken, and then another chicken got pecked too. But the one of the 2 chickens removed, she was severely pecked. Like They pecked the shit out of her, man. Like, it's not even funny. Cause I was wondering why I saw something dripping. It looked like paint, like red paint, but it wasn't red paint. It was like blood from. It was actually blood from one of the chickens. So I had to like dig. We had to dig some compost out to make room for the chickens, so we could sprinkle down some fluff and sand and all that stuff. So, but then the two chickens we took out and we put in, the one we put them to in the doggy cage, which was to remove them, they started fighting each other. So now we got to separate them too also. It's a mess. So I'm like, these motherfuckers wanted more chickens. The job wanted more chickens. Like, and this is the headache we're dealing with. On top of it, almost 60 chickens total. So I spent my afternoon yesterday sweating my ass off, digging mad compost so we can make room. But you know, we gotta do what we gotta do, because we was going to leave them in the doggy cages, you know, outside on the site, but we got all kinds of animals. This is New York City. We got rats, we got raccoons, we got cats, all kinds of shit, all kinds of fucking rodents. So we definitely can't leave them out. So we have to make sure that we put them somewhere where it's extra safe. Susanna, welcome in. So I had to make sure that they're somewhere where they're extra safe and nothing can really get to them overnight. So, and we don't need to be getting calls from different neighbors, our boss, especially my supervisor. She don't want to be getting no call from my boss or anybody in the neighborhood saying X, Y, and Z happened to the chickens. So that's the shit show I've been dealing with chickens lately. Crocodiles there too, sewers and NYs. Nah, we don't have crocs. Crocs will not survive in New York City. Probably right now at this time of the year, yeah, they will survive. But the cold climate, no way. Not all year round, they wouldn't. But you know, though, I actually saw a video one time. I don't think it was a crocodile, but it was an alligator. Alligators can't survive frozen water temperatures, which seems pretty crazy to me, because now you ought to think that these are reptiles. They can't survive cold temperatures. But crocodiles and gators, they can go months without eating. They can. And snakes too. But snakes and crocs are much bigger. But I found this interesting video with the alligator sticking his nose out, right? Like the gator, it'll just stick its nose above the surface if the water begins to freeze or if it gets cold, so it can still be able to breathe, which is pretty interesting. And I'm scratching my head, I'm saying to myself, I'm like, how the hell is this possible? Like, how do these owls, no wonder they survived the damn dinosaurs. No effing wonder they survived the fucking dinosaurs. Because I'm like to myself, how is that possible? Which I just find so damn crazy right there. That's like the craziest shit I've ever seen. But yeah, so yeah, but we got raccoons and possums and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw a great white shark swimming in the Hudson River or the damn East River. To remind you, we got turkeys in Staten Island. I didn't see like 3 of them one time down there. I don't know. I feel like in a few years, New York will become the new wildlife. The new wildlife. But the thing is that New York City is not built for certain animals. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw a kangaroo right here in the city. A kangaroo just hopping along 42nd Street. That would be a funny ass video right there. Did you know that the chickens are some kind of relatives to the dinosaur? You have a new Jurassic Park, LOL. I'm not sure about that part, David. Not sure on that one, if that's true. I don't want to assume, but I don't have all my facts. Yeah, Ambrose, yeah, kangaroo in the city. I feel like one day somebody will report a snapping turtle zoo. No, in Central Park, I'm sorry. I feel like a snapping turtle will be discovered in New York City. Just somewhere in Central Park. That'll be my guess. That's actually, matter of fact, that's actually a good prediction to have. That's a good prediction that'll be another next interesting discovery. A snapping turtle in Central Park, New York City. That'll be kind of fun to discover. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Are crocodiles in the sewers in New York? Okay, I already talked about the crocodiles. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you too, Susanna. Sorry I'm not paying attention to the chats. Kendall, how you doing? Good to see you. How are you, Kendall? That was back at the end of May. Okay. All right. Yeah, so what was I saying? You should be getting closer to the giant weenie. I just call it the giant weenie. I don't even say giant hot dog. I already saw a live streamer. I saw the Dynamite Twins cover it a few days ago down in Times Square on their channel. But I'm going to go and cover it on mine as of today. But I just call it the giant weenie. I think they had something over by the giant weenie in Times Square. I'm not sure what it was. Must have had a mini concert or something, or performance. Have no idea. Hey, Juanita, good to see you. Thank you so much for that, Juanita, appreciate it. Yeah, so if you guys haven't, it's 30. We got 34 in the house. Wow, over 30 people in here. Make sure you guys smash that like button, everybody. Please do, for this live stream. Thank you all for joining my afternoon walk. I'm taking you guys to go see the giant weenie. Taking you guys to go see the giant weenie. That's if you're interested in seeing it on the live. But we'll see what they have around there. Right now we're still on. I'm just gonna stay on Broadway until we get to the Seesaws. So I'm gonna just keep walking straight. Damn. Don't worry, folks, I don't got COVID, so it's just a little cough. I'm glad I got vaccinated like 5 years ago. All this COVID bullshit going down. Because we haven't been normal since COVID. So just because we're out the pandemic doesn't mean we're back to normal. That's what they want us to think. But so much has changed since then. I mean, changed since then. Oh yeah, you know what, you guys? Matter of fact, yesterday, no, yeah, yesterday, while I was coming from work, they actually gave me a gift, a big, a big basket of gift. Like, inside the basket was like chocolate, snacks, and they gave me an electric fan right here that I'm holding in my hand. So if I do get hot, well, if I get hot, I can turn it on. This is supposed to come with this necklace thing right there, so that way you could like, you don't have to carry it around with you. But I didn't even see it, so unfortunately, I'm gonna have to wind up carrying that fan around me. Unfortunately, yeah, nice, right, Darlene? Darlene, you think is it a hunt for Kinziski? We all know where Kinziski is. We're glad he's not in here. Otherwise, he'd be causing trouble. Mr. Troublemaker. Let's not say his name, folks, or otherwise he'll appear into the. Otherwise, he will appear into the stream. Shh, everybody, don't mention Mr. Troublemaker, or don't say the keyword troublemaker. Oh, matter of fact, I finally figured out the name of that dinosaur movie. I think dang it. Now I forgot what it was, but I do want to see it next month, though. Oh, I know what it's called now. I think it's Nightmare on Oak Street. That's the name of the dinosaur movie. Cause I had talked about it like a few weeks ago, but I didn't know the name. But now I know the name, but it's actually called Nightmare on Oak Street. You guys can Google it and look it up. But if you guys want to know what movie I'm talking about, that movie is supposed to come out it's actually supposed to come out in 3 weeks. So on the 14th of August, it will come out. Are you using Meta glasses for this video? No, I'm live streaming. I'm live streaming off of the YouTube app. I don't use Meta glasses. I'm good. All that AI shit, no way. I don't care that much for AI. What kind of disturbs me about Meta is that they will have a feature that will allow people to generate your work, your photos from your Instagram page. And they don't even have to have your permission. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, Facebook got so much backlash from that, so I'm glad they did. Because it's just out of control, man. Too many people use AI for the wrong reasons. That's just in my opinion. I've only used it just to look up stuff. I haven't used it in a while. Yeah, I'm using my iPhone. I use my iPhone 16 Pro to live stream and to do my videos here on YouTube. I'm decided to go on YouTube for a bit. At least here I could reach people, so that's good. If I stream directly on the YouTube app versus the third-party apps, because sometimes it could be hard to reach new people on those live streaming apps. Prism's okay. I do like Moblin, but every once in a while I'll stream directly on YouTube. Which helps in a way. But if I'm just doing walks in Manhattan, then I'll go right on the YouTube app. That's not a problem. But if I'm streaming in areas where I'm very uncertain about the signal, then I'm gonna use Prism or a third-party app because I need to be able to see signal in case things go wonky. All right, 79th and Broadway. We're getting there. Yeah. Yeah, and besides, iPhone is the best for live streaming. So you don't need like a DJI Pocket or a DJI camera. You don't need no fancy gadgets just to be able to live stream. You just use your phone or use an iPhone if you have one. It's perfect for it. Oh yeah, I just realized that they just announced it on the news though. I realized that today is National Tequila Day. Dang. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. I'll get some tequila tomorrow. I'm not gonna do it today, but let's save that part for tomorrow. Happy National Tequila Day. Just letting this truck go by. LOL, what kind of holiday is that? Oh, it's just a made-up holiday. It's just a made-up holiday, David. I always follow, not always, but sometimes, I follow these crazy national made-up holidays. So if you see something like National Cupcake Day or National Banana Pudding Day or even National Chocolate Cake Day. National Chocolate Cake Day. I know Darlene's gonna run out to the nearest store and try to eat as much chocolate cake as she possibly can. That's my favorite day. Yeah, I know it's your favorite day, Darlene. My favorite day also. Now, if they had National Lemon Meringue Pie, oh, that would be great. National Lemon Meringue Pie. I'm definitely running to Metro Diner and grabbing a delicious lemon meringue pie with whipped cream. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Almost on 70 seconds. I think we should be at TS within the next half an hour or so. Yeah, within the next half an hour, we should be down at TS. I don't know when National Hot Dog Day is, but whatever that day is, I'm running to Nathan's to go and get some hot dogs. All depending on the weather. You know, though, I realized today would have been a good day to do a walk in Coney Island. I could have went and did a walk in Coney Island today, but it's all right though. I don't need to go down to Coney because I did a walk in Coney like a month ago. Because I was with my friend that day and he met me, and that's when it was on the cyclone, and we was screaming like little girls on the cyclone there. Good times, good stuff. Good old times there. Oh, I also I also have some great news. So I've been thinking about it over the last couple of days because last weekend I was at the bar and I was looking back at my videos of Canada and I was like, damn man, I really want to go back so bad. Like my last trip was the first ever trip that really hit me like crazy. I was like, dag, I really want to go back to this city so bad, though, to Toronto. So it's not official yet, but there's a 50% chance I might go back this November. So I'm thinking about it. I still got to look at the prices and all that stuff, but I might go back for like a weekend because I really want to check out the holiday season and stuff out there. So I might be going back this fall, but we'll see. I'm not making any big announcements. I'm just saying there's a possibility I might go back. Cool girl, how you doing? Oh, dang it. How you doing, cool girl? Good to see you. Ice cream on a cyclone, never. Oh, you did, Ambrose? Okay. National Chocolate Cake Day is on January 27th. I just looked it up. Oh, man. Why in the winter time, man? Why in the doggone winter? Why can't it be in the spring, man? Why can't it be when the weather is nice, man? Why when it's when the water is like a popsicle, or when the Hudson River is a damn popsicle outside? Not liking that too much. I'm sorry, but I'm not. So, well, that day ain't for another 6 more months then. Yeah, because we're 6 more months from January. Sheesh. You know, half of this year is already gone, which is crazy to me. Like, it's so freaking crazy. Yeah, it's hard to believe in less than 6 months. In less than 6 months from today, it will be a new year, which is so crazy. But I ain't thinking about that. Oh, Grace Papaya, look at that. Grace Papaya. But I'm not trying to think about that at all. I'm trying to enjoy summer. Even though it's hot and humid, but I'm just trying to enjoy the warm. So I don't want to think about the cold. Because that's what will be in 6 months from now. We'll be at the end of January by then. Yes, no, when I know, right? 5 months and Christmas is here. Oh, man. Let's not think about Christmas, David. Let's not think about Christmas right now. I know Christmas is a good timing, but we don't want to think about Christmas. That's like the beginning of winter. I want to enjoy summer. Trying to add some vacations for in the fall because I just checked my PTO and I got 48 hours. And the whole bullshit with that is at the end of the year, once you get to like the end of the year, they only allow you to roll 5 days over, and that's it. Like, you can't roll over a lot of days. So I think I must have lost some days of PTO. So I'm like, I need to use that shit before it gets to be around Christmas time again. But, yeah, but I'm planning a few trips for in the fall. There's some places I really want to go to. Right now, I'm just saving it because I plan to take 2 weeks off in September, going into October. So I want to make sure I get my full 2 weeks. I don't have to come in. I can just relax and do whatever the hell I want to do. I can't roll over any days. It's used a loser. Really, Darlene? Ugh. That sucks, man. That freaking sucks. They don't even allow you to roll over any days, Darlene. Well, thank God with my job that I have, I'm able to roll any kind of days, which is crazy. That's interesting. I kind of figure all jobs would allow people to roll over any days that they have from the previous year to over into the new year, which is crazy. That's sad, man. It kind of sucks they don't allow you to do that. Yeah, I'd probably be really mad, but I also probably be like to any of the higher ups, like, listen, when it comes to December, November, being that you don't allow me to roll over any days into the new year, don't complain about me taking any time off around Christmas time. Don't complain, because you don't allow me to roll over any damn days. That's what I would be like. Like, don't complain. When I take a lot of time off at the end of the year, and I got so much, since you don't allow me to roll it over into the new year. I am starting to wait to the end of summer because everything is drying out. And another heat dome will come with around 102 to 103 Fahrenheit temperatures and still no rain. Yikes. I can't imagine being in that situation where nothing but hot days and no rain. It gets like that here in the summertime in NYC, David. So we do get like that up here too, but at least we have rain, like 2 days of rain this week. So that's not too bad. I'm gonna go this way. At least try to go in the shade. I feel like that's what that's like out in places like Vegas and Texas, because them places get very hot here in the States. Those are like one of the hottest states in the United States of America. Well, I don't know, because I never been to Vegas, but I've been to Texas, but it's been a long time. But I know those places can get very, very hot, for sure. And Florida too. But I think Florida gets a lot of rain. Florida gets tropical rain. I'm gonna zigzag my way around here. Just keep walking here.
They never changed it on Broadway.
Oh, it looks like she's streaming. Just bypassed the live stream. Pretty cool. I'm not sure what platform. Cass Cat, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in, Cass Cat. How are you? Rivers and lakes are record low. We haven't seen such things until now. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm glad right now. Right now, I'm glad I'm not in Europe, but I'm glad. Like I said, I'm glad I'm not planning to come until the end of. So I'm really keeping my fingers crossed. Hopefully, things will have dialed down by then. Hopefully, it will have. That's what I'm hoping for, that things will have dialed down by then. Oh, look at this. Wait, let's stop by here real quick. One thing I like about my city is that there's so much to discover. So freaking much to discover here in big ol' NYC. Let's check this out. Hundreds of reasons why I barely complain about my city. I say barely. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I never complain about my city, but there are times that I don't and there are times that I do. Only when it doesn't make sense, that's when I'll complain about my city. Mac, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in, Mac. How are you? Look how cool this is. This is awesome. Looks like they're about to do a concert here tonight. How cool. Looks like they're rehearsing for the concert tonight. Yeah, I know, right, Cass Cat? Looks awesome. Look how fantastic this place looks. Really, really cool. Huh? Oh, sorry. All right, looks like they're doing something on the other side, so we gotta go around. So I gotta go around. So head this way. Steven, how you doing? Good to see you, Steven. Welcome, welcome everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Good to see you guys. That's pretty cool. I like the setup that they have here. They have back there. It's a pretty nice setup right there. All right, I'm getting distracted. One of my goals for the live stream was to go see that giant weenie. So, still haven't seen it, so I'm still in the process of trying to get to the giant weenie. Thank you so much. 60 people in here. Thank you so much. I'm not sure, Cascade. I'm not for sure. I don't really go to Lincoln Center, so I don't know what goes on at Lincoln Center. But if you're interested, so you could probably Google Lincoln Center and see what's going on, because they do have stuff in the summer at Lincoln Center. I think they got a website. You could probably Google their website. That's the best way I could tell you. Just if you want to know what's going on at Lincoln Center. Let's go here. Oopsies. They go Starbucks. Probably tomorrow I'll get my hands on their blue coconut refresher. Oh, so good. Their Starbucks drink. Or maybe I'll wind up getting a strawberry refresher. Maybe I might do that. Maybe that's what they are practicing. They're doing Kung Fu hip hop today. I guess they're just practicing, Darlene, for tonight's show. I believe that's what they're like doing. Just practicing for I have a feeling they're gonna do a show tonight, so they're probably practicing for later. So we'll go here. Oh good, we're getting closer to TS. But if you guys haven't checked it out, definitely check out my latest YouTube short. I did see the bit of the baby turkey. It was pretty nice. It was nice running into Astoria again. I believe that's what the lady told me. That's what they called her, but they try to capture that turkey so many times. Oh yeah, I was talking about turkeys earlier. But I'm mainly talking about the small turkey, though. She was just chilling in Battery Park, though. I gotta admit, though, like, turkeys are smart-ass animals. They're really smart animals. I'm surprised, like, as big as they are, they can really fly. Because they are bigger than chickens, and I'm like, wait a minute. This sounds crazy. They're 3 times the size of a chicken, but they can fly? That sounds crazy. But now to think of it, also swans too. I think they're around the same size of a turkey. Right around the same size of a turkey, and they could also fly. Now that part just really clicked to my head just now. Turkeys could be good home defenders as guests too. They can chase you. Yeah, they can. Oh, I've seen that so many times, David. A turkey chasing you. So insane. I've seen a couple of videos, even out in there was a video that took place out in Staten Island. There was a mailman delivery guy getting chased by a group of turkeys. He just kept running. Turkeys will chase you for like miles or blocks long. They will chase you for that long. Oh, there goes the big, little big soccer sculpture. Well, looks like the World Cup is finally over. Yeah, I just realized that this past weekend was the final weekend of the World Cup. It came by so quickly. But I'm not really into sports or anything like that. But, you know, I just realized it was the final weekend of it. So now people can stop going crazy on their TV, especially at the bars. We can finally go back to normal from it. But I think a lot of people enjoyed it, though. Just seeing people what was interesting about it was people from all over the world competing against each other and other teams, which is pretty interesting. All right, let's head this way. See, hopefully my phone don't die because I only had like 72% when I started. J Ro, how you doing? Good to see you, J Ro. How are you? Welcome in, J Ro. Good to see you. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to everybody. Good to see everyone here. World Cup seemed to keep going and going and going. It was soccer everywhere. Yeah, I know. Argentina in 2030. Yeah, I think I heard. Was it Argentina or Spain that won the final? That won the final game in the World Cup. I think it was Spain that won. Yeah, I think it was. It was Spain that had won. I'm not for sure. I'm not for sure which country exactly. Which country? One of the two countries that won the final World Cup. I guess I'm just guessing. I'm guessing in Spain. Spain won, unfortunately. Argentina, who played harsh and with a lot of faults. Okay, so it was Spain that had won. I had a feeling it was Spain that won. I know Canada. I know people from Canada didn't take it that well when their country got eliminated from, not yeah, eliminated from the World Cup. Because I was watching some YouTubers from Canada. Yeah, it was a live streamer. I forgot who it was. No, I think it was T-Shots. I was watching her. She was like, yeah, let's just not talk about it. Because somebody in her chat was like, I can't believe Canada, blah, blah, blah. And then she was like, let's just not talk about it. And I was saying to myself, I'm like, okay. Looks like they're not taking their loss pretty well. They didn't take their loss pretty well. Well, look who it is. Mr. Robert Kinziski. How you doing, Robert? Good to see you. Mr. Troublemaker in the house. World Cup is a trickier world for me. Canada, we really never had a chance. Canada was such a long shot. Like 150 to 1, Canada did better than most people thought they would. Oh, okay, Stephen. Yeah, I know for sure they didn't make it to the finals. I know that for sure. Because I heard last weekend. Yeah, because I saw, I think it was a short video. I saw a video on social media. And somebody was asking their viewers a question: who do you think is going to win the finals, Spain or Argentina? So I could put 2 and 2 together. So I'm like, all right, I guess those are the two countries that are playing in the finals. I'm sorry. Because I know Canada was not mentioned, so they've been eliminated at that time. I mean, even though I wasn't keeping up with the World Cup, but I still knew a little bit what was going on. I could still add 2 and 2 together. So that's one thing I'm good at. If I don't watch something or pay attention to it. Let's head this way. Canada was practicing soccer with snowballs. Well, I'm not sure about that, Ambrose. Not for sure on that. And folks, we've been on for an hour now. We got 68 people tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Appreciate you guys so much. If you guys can kindly hit that like button on your way in. Thank you so much. Got almost 40 likes so far. Thank you for tuning in this afternoon. Toronto spent a small fortune to be a host city to hundreds of the World Cup games. Hundreds of millions of dollars, really? Toronto spent that much money? That's crazy. I find it a bit crazy that they spent that much money. Wow, I mean, that's pretty shocking. I feel like New York did the same thing. I feel like New York did the exact same thing. They probably I know they spent a lot of money big time to have host watch parties for the World Soccer game. Because the watch parties is also a big deal down here too, besides Toronto. Try to go this way. All right, we're almost in TS. I think we'll reach Times Square within the next couple of minutes. We'll go see our giant weenie in a minute. I seriously wish Prime. I honestly wish Prime would have more interesting TV shows and movies. I mean, they have. They're having a few interesting TV shows, but I wish they would also show I also wish they would provide the latest episodes for a specific TV show that you normally would watch. I wish they would do that. Because this is one particular TV show I've been watching for years, and they don't even give me the latest episodes on that. It's disappointing. They just want you to have regular TV. In order for you to get the latest, in order for you to see the latest episodes, they want you to have regular TV. If you try to get it on a subscription service or stuff like Prime, you can't even get it. So disappointing with that. Well, who the hell is paying for cable? Oh shoot, they're running now. Well, let me stand behind here. Sorry about that, y'all. Let me go on the other side, because I'll tell you guys why in just a second. Let me move over here. I do not want to be accused of. Oh shit. Oh freaking shit. Be nice to the pigeons. I will. Who the hell watches TV? Torontons is where it's at. Oh, you'd be surprised, Robert Kanzinski. You'd be surprised. All right, good. Since we're on the other side, though, I had to cross over because, how I put it, them same group of Africans that you be seeing on Canal Street, and they be selling illegal goodies, like fake stuff and all that stuff on the street. So that siren was from the police van, and they was automatically packing their shit and getting out and everything. So I didn't want to be in the middle of that because, you know, I'm live streaming and stuff. So I didn't want them to think that I'm filming them or trying to help or trying to put them on footage for the police and stuff. Like, no way. Or I work for the FBI, no way. I'm just a live streamer for my social media. So that's the reason why. But I saw them packing this shit up fast. I'm like, yeah, clearly what they're doing is not legal. I always buy a fake watch when I am in Manhattan. Canal Street Rolex for me. Are you buy fake stuff? All right. I mean, that's the thing, Steven. Like, once you buy, if you buy that type of stuff, then you're not gonna get your money back. That's the thing. I don't buy shit off the streets. I don't, unless it's like food or a sandwich, or if I'm gonna go and buy me a phone case, then that's reasonable. But I hardly buy anything off the street. Because a lot of times though, like, they're ripping you off out of your money. Because that's exactly what they're doing. That's what a lot of tourists don't know. They don't know that they're being ripped off. Because they don't know the city. They don't know the cons, the good and the bad. Especially if it's your first time, then you'll get suckered pretty easily. Especially around this area. I done learned a few times. I've been suckered in my own city before. So I learned a few times what and what not to fall for. Looks like they're doing TikToks. All right, let's see the giant weenie. Let's see it. There it is. The giant weenie. Washington Square Park does the best food truck of all time. I've never bought any food from over there. I hardly see any. I barely see any food trucks around that area. I barely do. But I barely buy any food too in that area. So I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh snap, there's the gorilla. Don't come for me, don't come for me. Take Kaczynski. Take him, don't take me. I'm a good New York citizen. Take Square Patrick. Take him with you. Okay. Yeah, the giant weenie. Yeah, darling. Now, why do they have this back? I have no idea. But I also did a short video on this on Tuesday. Chris, where did your mother and I go wrong? I don't know. You tell me, Kaczynski. You tell me. You tell me, Mr. Robert Kaczynski. This must be another episode of How I Met Your Mother. There's the weenie. Gonna circle around this thing. I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time on this because it's just a sculpture. Because I also want to go see the seesaws. So we're just circling around this thing. You like the big buns? Yeah, it's a giant bun right there. And look, and it has this golden statue right there. That hot dog looks like a Trump concert. It could look like a Trump concert, but we don't really talk politics in here, but I guess that's a good way to describe it. I feel like it looks bigger than that. I feel like it looks way bigger than that. But to be honest with you, I feel like it's honestly his concerts. I'm not even going to say concerts, but I would say more like a speaking. His speaking and speeches are kind of bullshit to me. It doesn't really mean anything. Yeah, probably, Kaczynski. Probably. All right, y'all, we're going to move on from here. Because I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on the giant weenie. But I just wanted to show you guys the big weenie. So here's one last look before we move on. Yes, I'm on my way to that, Darlene. What's with the gorilla? I have no idea, Steven. The gorilla be here too often. Not gonna lie. The gorilla is here plenty of times. Plenty of times. Well, not all the time, but sometimes it be here. Sometimes. Look at all these people here. Look at that. Okay, what's with the dude in the dress and blonde wig? Come on. I gotta get away from the music. I hate being near them stupid doom buggies whenever I'm live streaming. Because they be blasting music so loud. Alright, good. Got away from it. Oh shit. Almost got hit by that stupid bicyclist. By that stupid bicycle.
You want a burger?
I gotta sometimes watch where I'm walking in Times Square, especially if I'm near like the curve, because there's a bike lane in this area too. Especially when I'm crossing 7th Avenue. I remember back in the day, this part right over here, it used to be a whole street. Back in the day, before they added more sidewalk over here, or turn it into a pedestrian space. But yeah, when I was growing up, this part right over here, you can see this is Broadway. So this part here used to be a wide street. It used to be less sidewalks in Times Square back in the days. Because I remember how Times Square used to look like before they added all this extra sidewalks here. Probably not so convenient to walk. But I guess they figured, you know what, since we're getting more and more people in Times Square, we gotta extend the sidewalks, add more walking space. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna head over to the Seesaws. I was thinking about going to the High Line, but I'm like, I'll pass. I think I'll pass on the High Line because it's just gonna be too crowded, so I don't feel like going to the High Line. I think I'll just continue down Broadway after the once we pass the Seesaws. Wait, let's go this way. Let's head this way. Oh, damn. Sometimes it's like hard to walk over here because it'd be so much traffic, and then the cars be like in the middle of the walkway. But since us New Yorkers are so impatient, instead of waiting for the car to get out of the walkway, we just go around ahead and cross. Back in the day, you're just a kid. Please, Robert, I ain't no kid. Please. Okay. So I weave. Oh boy, I can sniff some arguing and trouble right there. Only in New York. Only in NY. Let's go right over here. Oh, you know what though? I should have bypassed Tim Hortons. I don't know why I didn't think to show you guys. I should have showed you guys where Tim Hortons was. But I didn't think to go over there. But next time though. Because I'm not walking all the way back there. Damn, I don't know why I didn't think to do that. To go all the way by Tim Hortons. Okay. Okay, fingers crossed that the Seesaws are still here. Oh, this is nice. I like how they designed the pathway. It's time for me to go. Thank you for the stream, Chris. Take care. Bye, Chris. And evening. Have a nice day. All right, David. You take care and have a good day, David. Thanks for stopping by, David. Wait, where's the Seesaws at? I could have sworn that they were here. I think I should just keep going down. And maybe I might find the Seesaws. Oh, Herald Square? Okay, so I gotta keep going down then. Yeah. All right, thank you, Darlene. Yeah, cause I was saying to myself, I was like, wait a minute. I know they just installed the Seesaws. I'm like, where can they possibly be? I thought it was around this area, but we're gonna keep going down. We just gotta wait for the light. I thought I put the shit on Do Not Disturb. I'll have to answer it later. Sorry, I'm gonna end around 4. I don't know what time it is now. 2:33. Damn, wow. Okay. Stop this disturbing Kinziski. Well, fortunately, it's not Kinziski. It's definitely not Kinziski. It was somebody trying to call me. And I'm like, I know I put on Do Not Disturb. I know that for sure. I just put on Do Not Disturb. So I don't get no calls. So I don't interrupt my live stream. Oh boy. Another illegal activity towards my right. Oh, I see them. I see them now. Yeah, they are by... Okay, so yes, they are by Herald Square. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, good, we're almost here. So who wants to go on the seesaw, everybody? Who wants to go on the seesaw? Nice little fun adventure on the seesaw. Oh, look how nice this is. Look at it. Wonderful seesaws. How nice. Oh, this is cool. Wow. Gotta love NY, folks. You gotta love it. This is cool. Oh, and they light up too. That's pretty cool. Wait, let me see if I can come around here. Oh, this is cool. Wow. Look at that. I think they light up too, though. I'm gonna have to come here at night and like check it out, but it's really nice though. They just installed these right here. Yes, they light up and make music, it says. Oh, cool. That's really cool, Darlene. That's excellent. That it pretty much does that. Oh, look at these. Not only they got some cool seesaws, but look, they got some cool stuff in the windows too. Oh, hey, Yoanch, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome in. Good to see you guys. Welcome, welcome. Just in Herald Square, just checking out some stuff. Isn't that cool? If you guys missed it, actually, matter of fact, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. Just to show the people what they missed so far. So if you just bypass the seesaws right here, so they do have them. So if you want to know where this is located, so this is located on 36th Street and Broadway. So it's pretty cool. And if you come here at night, they light up pretty much. So they pretty much light up if you come here at night, and they have the seesaws right here. Look at that. So look at the seesaws. I hope you had a wonderful time in Vegas, Yo Ange. Hope you had a wonderful time out there in Vegas. Yeah, wow, right? Oh, you was telling Ange about the sea sauce? Okay. Yeah, they're pretty cool. But yeah, this is on Broadway between 35th and 36th Streets. If you guys want to check them out. I'm not exactly sure how long they will be here for, but I would say limited time because I know they're going to get rid of them after a couple of weeks. So they won't be there no more after a few weeks. So really good stuff like this doesn't happen that long in New York. Due August 21st, okay. Hey, Network, how you doing? Good to see you, Network. Oh, look at this. These guys. My bad, it's a bit noisy over here, folks. Wait, what are they selling over there? What on earth are they selling? Well, not selling, but what are they giving out over here? Oh, they're giving out coconut water. No way. I'm not a fan of coconut water. No, thank you. I'm sorry. Sorry. Excuse me. Yeah, not a fan of coconut water. Not a fan of it. Oh, and Network has, wait a minute, hold on. Network has been a member for 19 months in the CD Members Club. Thank you so much for your support, Network. Appreciate it. Very, 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 very much appreciate it. Thank you for dedicating 19 months of your time into my membership, the CD Members Club. Appreciate it so much. And if you guys are interested in membership, there's a join button in the description. You guys can check it out. And there's also one right next to my name if you guys are interested in joining my membership. But if you guys are also new here to this nonsense, if you love seeing these kinds of streams that I do here in New York City, you want to know anything interesting that's happening right now in New York City, feel free to subscribe to the channel. And please be sure to give the stream a thumbs up, everybody. Please give it a like, everybody. If you like this kind of nonsense that happens, that I do here on the channel in New York City. Also the right channel for you if you're looking for any New York City content. I do cover that on this channel. And other parts of the world. If you're also interested in that too. And make sure you guys also, if you're interested in photography, you want to see some photography content. My second channel is Inspiring Photos. Feel free to give the second channel a subscribe if you're interested in photography content. As we try to, because I'm trying to get that channel up and running. Hopefully we can get to 50 subs on that channel, and I could possibly start doing some live streams on that channel as well. This way. Christopher's tight with the King of England. Oh man. Reggie, how you doing? Good to see you. How you doing, Reggie? How are you? Oh, he did. Oh, Network, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it, Network. Yeah, I just saw the super chat. I didn't even bother to check, but thank you for letting me know, darling. So much going on right now. So I'm like trying to pay attention to my surroundings. So I'm sorry if I missed your super chat in that, but thank you for that. Appreciate it very much. Hey Jair, how you doing? Good to see you, Jair. Welcome in. Jay Stroll's in the house. How you doing? You hear Kanziski? Probably left by now. I went to go have a few Guinness. Probably trying to sneak a cigar in at the same time. Wait, I should put my phone on a charger. I should do that. Let me see where my phone is. Oh shit, I'm at 12%. Okay, yeah. I definitely need to charge up now. Okay. How you doing, Jay Strolls? Good to see you. Good to see everybody here. How's everybody doing on this fabulous Friday afternoon? It's good to see everybody. Hello, hello, everybody. Warm welcomes. Sorry about that. We try to keep walking before all this debris gets in my eyes. Oops, sorry. Yeah, so we just bypassed some pretty interesting stuff this afternoon. At least we got to see the seesaws and the giant weenie. So we got to see those two things. There's some pretty interesting stuff in the little window there at right in front of Macy's. If it was like free water or something or juice that they was giving out, then yeah, I'll take it, but not a fan of coconut water. I don't really drink coconut water. Regular water I'll take. Oh, there's 7-Eleven. There it is. I might wind up going for a Slurpee right after this live stream. I might wind up doing that. Yeah, no coconut water. Yeah, that's what it was giving out, Reggie. I don't like coconut water. Not a fan of it. to do this. There we go. LOL giant weenie paws. Yeah, that's what I'm calling the big hot dog, Jair. It's back in Times Square, so they just put the giant weenie back. I just call it the giant weenie. Get your head out of the clouds, folks. No, I don't mean like the male part of, down there. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the big hot dog that they just put back. I just call that the giant weenie. I guess some people call hot dogs wieners. That's what some people call it. Matter of fact, though, if they was gonna bring back the giant weenie, out of all places they could have put it at, other than Times Square, they could have put it in Coney Island. Now, reason why I say they could have put that shit in Coney Island is because, and they could have did it around July 4th, because that's when the Nathan's contest was taking place. And it would have made a lot more sense, to be honest, if they would have put it in Coney Island around July 4th. That would have made more sense, since that's where they have the hot dog eating contest every year. But that's just kind of my input on the giant weenie. So they could have put that in Coney Island. I guess then again, Coney Island. Space in Coney Island is kind of small, but I feel like they could make it work. They could like put it on a boardwalk or something if they can't put it on a sidewalk. But honestly, this is something I'm just now thinking of. It would have made a lot more sense if they would have put it in Coney Island around July 4th. Well, you said makes too much sense. Good sense. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, Reggie. It would have made more sense than just putting it in Times Square. Because that's what the theme. Because that's what the Nathan's contest is about. It's about hot dogs. That would have been perfect to put right next to the contest. Autocorrect screwed up, but you got my. I like coconut water. It gives you energy, but I guess it's not for everyone. Watermelon water. I don't know about that. I don't really eat watermelons, but I would have watermelon juice or something watermelon flavored. That would be nice. Let's keep walking here. Dang, it's a mess over here. Yeah, watermelon water. For sure, network. Let's head straight this way. I'm definitely an old school, just give me water or plain water. All that crap in it. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, just give me regular water, like just give me a Fiji or something. If it was Fiji, I would take it. So I would like that better than coconut water. Even if it's a Fiji water, Fiji is really good though. That was like one of the best waters I've ever had. Like, probably one of my favorite water line. Designing and Aquafina are okay, but I will definitely go for Fiji. I would jump if they was giving out free Fiji water. Fruit has natural water in it. I can't, for some reason, I think whenever, I feel like water actually comes from H2O. Because like whenever it rains, I feel like that's where we get our water from. I think water comes from like the rain and stuff. The reason I'm saying that, because it kind of makes a little bit of sense, because whenever it starts to pour down raining, that's where we get our water from. But because I think I remember a time. No, yeah, it was almost 2 years ago. It didn't rain for like weeks. I remember back in the fall of 2024, it didn't even rain for like weeks. And I was a bit worried because we was kind of like in a water crisis a bit. So in the city, it was like we had to go under some type of emergency. I think, yeah, a water emergency, something like that. So they was telling everybody to limit the amount of water we use because we wasn't getting any rain. And then the year after that, though, it was raining like every weekend. So every weekend we was expecting rain, which was kind of crazy to me. Y'all got the best water on the planet. New York City water. New York upstate water, that's the best water on the planet. Not really. I wouldn't say we have the best water, Reggie. I wouldn't say that we actually have the best water. That New York City has the best water. Because if you look at our waters are polluted. It is like, it's like shit in there. Like if I was to go by the Hudson River or the East River, I would smell sewage. That's what I would smell. Like our waters are not clean. So I don't think we have the best water. Our waters come from like how we get our fresh water, especially like a bottle of water. You know, we get it shipped from different parts of the world. So they come from somewhere else. I guess it may seem like it, but in my opinion, I personally don't feel like New York City has the best water. That's not the water you drink. That's nothing to do you drinking water. Okay, all right. Hey, Frank, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in, Frank. Welcome in, Frank. How are you? Good to see you, Frank. I'm good, thanks, Chris. Oh, I'm glad you're doing well, Frank. Glad you're doing well. It is good to see you here, Frank. And happy Friday to you. I will catch up with chats in just a couple of minutes. Busy trying to walk through these crowds here.
I just forgot.
All right. Dang, I'm on 14th already. I think I started my walk back on 109th, and now I walked all the way down here. Finland has good water. Oh, that's awesome to hear. Yeah. I've never been to Finland, but I've heard Finland is pretty good, though. Um, I should definitely check out your town, Cascat, one day. I definitely should. I'd probably be surprised what I will find out there. I'm not an expert. I'm definitely no at all, but I do my research. Research is stuff I talk about. Okay. All right. Well, I'll try to do mine then. I'll see. I'll look it. I'll look up what you was talking about, Reggie. Yeah. Sometimes I do my research too, as well. I don't like to. I mean, I'll state my opinion, but I don't like to. I don't like to throw something out there that's not true as well. Oh, nice, Cascat. Turku. Oh, cool. Seems like a nice town. It's a 2-hour bus ride from I don't know how to say it, to Helsinki. I don't know if I said it right, but it's a little tricky word for me to pronounce, but forgive me if I didn't pronounce it correctly. Right, so we just passed 14th. I think I'm gonna we'll go all the way down to all the way down to Battery Park. If things is all good, well, if things is not too bad, or if we have time left, then maybe I'll go across the Brooklyn Bridge. Hello, Karina. How you doing? Good to see you, Karina. How are you? Good to see you, Karina. How you doing? How you doing, Karina? Happy Friday to you. Good to see you. That guy in the yellow looked like Action Kid, LOL. The guy in yellow? Yeah, I haven't really been seeing his videos lately. I know he posts every single day at 8 o'clock in the morning, my time, but around that time he starts posting, especially during the week. I got work and stuff, so I don't really have time to watch his videos. I mean, tomorrow I'll have time since I don't have work. Um, this morning I just slept in later, so I needed that. Since my work days are shorter on Fridays, figured why not sleep a little later. But last time I checked, he's somewhere in China. Last time I checked, I think he did a stream like a few days ago. Gus, how you doing? Good to see you, Gus. NY City, how you doing, Gus? Peter, good afternoon. How you doing? Top of the afternoon to you, Peter. How you doing? Good to see you, Peter. Welcome in, everybody. If you guys are new here to this nonsense, we've been going on for almost 2 hours. If you're enjoying this nonsense, please give the stream a thumbs up, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for 64 awesome likes so far. Definitely appreciate it. I've been busy in the early afternoon, so just got home. Yeah, it's wonderful nonsense, I know. But I guess I call it nonsense, you know. Since I do content and since I do streams in New York City, so plenty of nonsense to cover. And there's always nonsense, so there's good nonsense and bad nonsense. I always like to cover the good nonsense. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's understandable, Peter. I get you've been busy. Wait a minute, hold on, let me go back. I was one of his live streams last week, AK. Oh, nice, Fun Feds. How you doing, Fun Feds? It's good to see you here. Welcome in, Fun Feds. Yeah, he's been. I think his last few streams have been in China. I know that for sure, and I think he was in Tokyo one time. Tokyo, Japan. Actually, matter of fact, speaking of Tokyo, I saw one of Johnny's streams. I know he was there in Tokyo, so I was watching a little bit of his streams from Tokyo, Japan. I would like to go to Japan, but that trip is so fucking far, man. I don't know how the hell my friend did it, man. But I know I said this before, but like he was on a 14-hour flight from here to Japan. That's a long flight. Yeah, because he told me, I was like, wow, that's a really long flight. He was like, yeah, man, my legs was killing me. Like, it's such a long flight. And then the time zones are so stretched out from between here and out there. But I'm gonna definitely make that trip to Japan one day. I definitely want to go. That'll be like one of my biggest trips. That's gonna be like one of my biggest vacations I will ever do in my life. I want to see Japan before I leave this earth. Flights to Asia are generally, but it is worse on the flight back. Yeah, like I never been to Asia, so I never done like the longest flight I've ever done, Peter, was like 6 hours. I've flown across country before. And I'm gonna tell you, 6 hours is super long and super boring. I can't imagine 17 or 15 hours. Those are some long flights. Like sitting on the plane could be, I'm not a fan of sitting on the plane, especially for a long time. I can handle like an hour. That's about it, but longer than an hour, I start to get bored really, really fast. I feel like the airplanes need to work on their damn Wi-Fi's, cause I need to keep myself occupied and entertained for a long time if I'm gonna be sitting on a flight for a long time. But it can be boring because the internet's not that great. Not a fan of their internet. Sometimes it's longer than that too. Yeah. Yeah, it can be. It all depends on where in the world you're going. Asia and Australia are like the longest flights in the world. If you're flying from North America, yeah, they are the longest flights in the world. I think 17 and 18 hours are like the longest flights. Because that's like a day and a half you're spending on the flight. Like, can you imagine it was a 24-hour flight? I'm like, hell no. No way I would do it. If from here to such and such was a 24-hour flight, I'm definitely getting a layover because I need to get up and stretch. Need to get up and stretch. I am not sitting on a flight for 24 hours. I will definitely do a layover, probably 2 layovers. I'll land here, connect to this flight, fly again, wait for the plane to land, take a break, stretch my legs, go to my connecting flight. Same thing going back. I would love to come to New York, but it's a 9-hour flight from Finland, and it costs too much, really. 9 hours. Oof. Yeah, that's a little longer. That's a little longer from here to London. Yeah, 9 hours is a long flight, though. It really is. But like I said, I can't imagine spending that long on a flight. But 14 and 15 hours are worse than 9. Yeah, because I was looking at prices from here to Europe to like go to England, and tickets are around $500-600. So it's definitely not cheap. So I'm just prepared to book both the flights. I'm prepared for my next vacation. I'm just going to be prepared to just book both the hotel and the flight all together from here to Europe. So I'll just do that all at one time and get that done and out the way. We're paying Chris too much if he can afford to eat. Robert, please. Please, Robert. Visit NYC and you can pay much to visit anywhere in the world. Yep. Hey, if you visit NYC, then you can adventure off for free, pretty much. You could adventure anywhere in the world you would like, as much as you like for free, and don't have to pay a dime for it. Only thing that's gonna cost you is to eat and do certain things. Like if you want to do bus tours or go on the Empire State Building, go on the summit, yeah, that's gonna cost you quite a bit. But I also feel like no matter where you go in the world, one thing it will never cost you to do anywhere in the world is to walk and go sightseeing. That is the number one thing nobody in the world can ever charge you for, is to walk and explore different neighborhoods. Now, if you're taking mass transit, that's a complete different story. But I mean, when I like to do walks in Canada or do walks in Mexico or in Europe, they can't charge you for that. There's no way. There's no way in hell they can charge you for that. But if I'm gonna be using their public transportation, then yeah, I will have to pay for it, and I'll be charged for it. Now the deposit thing on the hotel I get, but I'm just praying. I'm praying that my next hotel, I don't get slapped with any bullshit fees. Because that's what a lot of hotels like to do. They just like to slap you with freaking bullshit fees. Because that's what happened to me in Canada. So whenever you're traveling, just be careful, because a lot of hotels will slap you with a lot of bullshit fees. And a lot of times on their websites, they won't even tell you. They won't tell you how much they're charging you for until you reach that front desk, because that's how they make their money. And a lot of them don't even give a shit about your experience. They just want your money. Just like at the resort I stayed in last time, they didn't care about me. They just want my money. Even though I already paid for 8 nights, which is freaking crazy to me. Yeah, it's about the same from Finland to New York. So for my daughter and me, it will cost me with the flight for somewhere to stay. Yeah, like if you're gonna stay here in New York, even if it's just for maybe 5 or 6 nights, it may cost you around $1,000 just to stay for a few nights or more. Some places will try to charge you $2,000 just to stay for 7 nights or 6, which I don't even understand why you would try to charge people double. And a lot of people ain't got it like that. But that goes for the same thing goes for any major and big cities. So if you're visiting big cities like New York, Toronto, Miami, Los Angeles, them hotel prices are gonna be high as shit. Especially around the tourist area, they will try and charge you triple for it, like $3,000, which is like so insane to me. But it doesn't surprise me that some hotels will try and do that. Darlene and Karina only want my money. They're like that. Oh, Kaziski. Yeah, she said, sure, Robert, sure. We'll take whatever you're giving us. They'll take whatever you're giving them. They might charge you triple on your next check. Wait, where's the... Oh, no. I still got more ways to go to get to the Brooklyn Bridge. I gotta check my WTF, Robert. We don't want your money, ETC LOL. You see the Jenga building? It's hard to find a hotel room in Manhattan for under $300 per night, plus the 12% NY tax and often hotel fees for internet and other things. Yeah, that's just about right. I never stayed at a hotel in New York City because I'm from it. So I never had to deal with that situation, but I feel like one day that honestly might be the case. But probably Manhattan is not really one of the best boroughs to stay in. You probably will have to go to like they do have hotels like in Brooklyn, Queens. You probably will have to go there if you're gonna be staying somewhere in New York. You probably have to go to like Brooklyn or Queens, because they do have hotels there as well. But that sounds just about right, Peter. That's exactly what happened to me at the resort. Except I didn't get charged a fee for the internet and stuff. They was charging me a fee for like breakfast and the pool wasn't even fucking open. And on top of it too, they also charge at the counter for food, which didn't make sense to me. So that's the part that didn't add up. You charge me a fee for breakfast, but I still have to go to the counter and pay for my food. Like what? Or the desk or whatever. That made 100% no sense to me. Wonder if Jersey City will be cheaper than NYC and you can take the train into the city. Nah, ain't no cheaper, Peter. Ain't no cheaper. Jersey is just as expensive as New York. Just as expensive. I even tried one time. I was thinking about staying at a hotel in Jersey City, but they wanted like $1,200–$1,300 just for a couple of nights. Yeah, if you look up how much it costs to stay at a hotel or to live in Jersey City, it is expensive. You're paying the same high prices as New York City. Don't make a difference. all of, and in order to come to the city, you gotta pay extra public transportation, like for example, if you don't want to pay New Jersey Transit, but which is gonna cost you more than the PATH train. Say for instance, you want to take the PATH train, cool. But PATH train is like $3.25, so it's a little bit more than the New York City subway. So you gotta pay the $3.25, and on top of it, you gotta pay $3 just to go wherever you want to go to right here in the city. So that's more money you paying. I just don't feel like it's worth living in Jersey or Jersey City and working in New York City. That's just costing you double. So I don't think that situation is any better than that. I know you can stay on Staten Island for a pretty good price, but then you have to get over the ferry and then the ride back every day. I wouldn't mind that, Darlene. The ferry ride, that's nothing. I've taken the Staten Island ferry when it was cold outside, like really cold. That part I don't mind. It's not, I'm pretty sure most people won't mind the ferry, but the ferry is free. So that's a good thing about it, but if it cost, then that would have been something else. But if you're taking the bus, especially the express bus every day from Staten Island to Manhattan, that's gonna cost you. Unless you're taking a ferry. But I feel like Staten Island is no cheaper than I feel like Staten Island is no cheaper. I feel like it's also expensive since it's a part of New York City. I think I get tired of that. Yeah, that's understandable. I get that part. But to be honest with you, I might as well just live in New York City. It makes no sense for me to live in Jersey if I'm paying like the same price as New York City residents. I might as well just be right here in the city and pay that same price that New Jersey is charging for their residents, like New York City is. Phone should be good now. Let me see. Oh, I got 73%. Perfect. Awesome, awesome. I'm gonna save the rest of this juice for later. My battery pack. Oops. Let me put it in my bag because I don't wanna take up too much room in my jean pockets. Oops, sorry. Getting hot as hell. Oh yeah, we've been on for over 2 hours now. We got 66 people hanging out. Thank you all for tuning in. Thanks for joining, everybody. Appreciate y'all for being here. And if you guys are enjoying this wonderful Friday afternoon walk, please give the stream a thumbs up, everybody. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, everybody. Let's try to get to 70 likes, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in this afternoon. Appreciate everybody for enjoying this wonderful walk here on a Friday. Always try my best. place is kicking in. Finally. I think I've been walking in the sun too damn long. Actually, I'm gonna stop by the World Trade Center and see what's happening over there. Yeah, we'll head over there and see what's happening over there. This looks exactly like, you know what though? I just realized though, they added the sculpture right here to make it look like the Chicago bean, which is pretty interesting. This looks exactly like the Chicago bean. I can't lie right here. Looks exactly like it. Now, why there was still this idea of a landmark from Chicago, I have no idea. But it looks exactly like the Chicago landmark. I just realized this thing right here. But I want to go back to the bean though. I do. I would like to go back to the Chicago bean. And see it. But I'm not gonna rush it, so I plan to be over there next year. And I'll definitely get to see the Chicago landmark again. Oops. Try to go this way. Sorry. They didn't steal the idea. The same artist made that one too. I kind of feel like they did though. I don't know. Maybe it might just be me. You're back, Chris. Missed your live videos. Oh, I took a week off, Ethan, last week from live streaming. So I've only been gone for like a week. Probably one day I might be gone for like a year. I don't know. May sound nice to take a year break. The artist who made the bean in Chicago made this one too. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, because it looks exactly like the Chicago bean. Because I was wondering, like, I guess I must have second guessed. Because I was like, clearly they stole Chicago's landmark, but I guess that's not really the case. But it looks exactly like the original bean in Chicago. The giant metal bean you see in Millennium Park. I mean, that you would see in Millennium Park. Because I've been to Millennium Park now maybe 20 times now. Because I went there every day during my 5 days. I was out there. See if we got Tom though. Yep, a squash bean. Yeah. Oh, 333. You know, I probably won't walk the bridge today. So I think I'm going to end at 4. I want to give myself some time to rest, grab a nice cold beverage before I get back on the train. So I probably won't do the bridge today because that's more work I'm putting on myself. All right, let's head this way. Try to go somewhere with some shade. The beam in the foot of Jenga building is a replica of the one in Chicago. Oh, same artist. Okay. Interesting that I find it interesting that the artist would make the exact same replica of the bean sculpture he created in Chicago, in New York City. So that's pretty interesting there.
And then we go to this people.
All right, let's head this way.
You know, why this way so that
Watch out for any bikes behind me.
and we go, it's like, oh yeah, well, you know, that's why they go and sort of use the back door. And then I was like, you know, Pomona, always trying to be Harvard, but never close enough. We're always, you know, the Pomona, the brown rejects of the world. It's you know, we could give less than two shits, and you know, we'll have our cigarette smoking stereotype. Yeah. And then just, yeah, and Pittsburgh's like, that was a running joke.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna stop at a 7-Eleven when I sign off for today. I can go for another Slurpee today. Here we are. Looks like we're almost at the. Actually, we should stop by the World Trade Center and see what's happening over there. I feel like they might be doing something over there. Just walk up this way. The bean at Jenga was a part of the original concept of the Jenga building and plan at the same time. It took 2 years for the bean to create Cloud Gate. Cloud Gate is the name of the Chicago one. Oh, okay, Peter. Okay. I'm not. I'm also not. I'm not sure what year I'm not sure when the Chicago landmark, the Bean sculpture. I'm not sure what year it was open to the public or when it first opened. I probably will have to do my research on that and see. Oh, they do got something going on. Definitely do. Okay. I have a feeling they would have something going on. I feel like Fridays, that's when they have something going on around the World Trade Center. On the side of the Oculus. Because I see a lot of vendors right now on the side of the Oculus. Oh man, they're playing music, but I'll probably just take the copyright, whatever. Oh, it's the same thing, I guess. It's like it's the same thing here. Oh, I just saw they have a nice cooking, a nice gyro right there. Vermont maple lemonade. Never had that. Look at that. Barbecue tacos. Wait, where's the barbecue tacos? I don't see it. Wait, I didn't see the tacos. Oh, those look delicious. Oh. Hello. This looks so good. Wow. Those look delicious. I can't lie. Yeah, that lemonade sounds refreshing. Yeah, it kind of does, Jair. It does. Oh, look at this. Very, very unique. Wow. So unique right there. Look at all that smoke right there. Looks interesting. I think we'll walk around for a bit and check this out right here for a little bit before we move on. Because I don't think I'm gonna do the bridge, so I'm gonna be I'm gonna be worn out by the time I do the freaking bridge. I mean the Brooklyn Bridge. So I'm not gonna wear myself out today. Oh, look how nice. Colorful dumplings. Mm. Sorry about that, folks. I had to mute because they're playing music. I think I bought one of these burgers before. $14 for a burger? Hell no. Hell effing no way. Wait a minute, $20 to $22? All right, time to get up out of here. No, thank you. All right, time to get up out of here. Yeah, I know, Darlene, that's crazy. Once I saw that price, I was like, I'm out. I am out. $14 for a burger is ridiculous. $20 to $22 for a burger and fries? What kind of ripoff is this? Yo, like, that is such a stupid price. That is the most dumbass prices I've ever seen. The most dumbass prices, like, ever. Lee, good afternoon to you. How you doing, Lee? Good to see you. Good afternoon, Christopher and Darlene. Good afternoon to you too, Lee. How you doing? You need to take out a loan to eat. You need to take out a lot of loans to eat, Darlene. A lot. A lot of damn loans to eat. Yeah, I'm freaking good. That's a lot. Since the pandemic, prices have gone crazy. Yeah, I know, right? Phil123, how you doing, Phil? Good to see you. Welcome in, Phil. How you doing, Phil? It's good to see you. How's your afternoon going? I think I'm gonna head to a 7-Eleven next. $22 for a burger and fries. I'll just go to BK across the street instead. I know, right? Not good price, exactly. I might as well just go to Burger King and spend that kind of money. Because Burger King charges just as much around that same price too. I might as well go to fast food and do it If I'm gonna spend $22 on a meal, I might as well just go to fucking Whole Foods. Except that Whole Foods charge more than that these days. It's like being at the movies. I'll go to the movies and spend that kind of money. Except they don't serve burger and fries, but for like chicken fingers and fries and all that stuff, I'll spend that kind of money at the movies. No, thank you. Why am I spending it off of a random vending spot off the street? Which makes no sense. What time is it now? It is 3:50. Okay. We have almost 3 hours in. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up around 4 because I gotta call my care manager because she keep calling me. So I gotta call her back in a little bit. So clearly it's very important. Oh, this is nice. I never walked down this way, but they added such wonderful lighting right here. No, not that, Jair. It's something else. Something else, but I'm gonna keep it private off of YouTube, rather not say on YouTube. But it's something important, so I'm gonna have to sign off the live stream and call her back. As soon as I reach this 7-Eleven, but we did good today. We got still 68 hanging out and 71 likes so far. And tomorrow for the SNL, we'll do another walk in Brooklyn, but we'll do some walking around East New York, and yeah, we'll do some walking around East New York, Bed-Stuy, and Brownsville. I haven't really been in those neighborhoods. I think I've been to Brownsville once, but that was like after I came from Bojangles, and then another time from the West Indian Day Parade, and that was to go get on the 3 train. But 3 is not running tomorrow, so I'll have to get off and get off and take the 4, or I'll have to go to the east side and catch the 4, and then take it to East New York. But do some walking around those neighborhoods, since I have yet to do a live walk in those neighborhoods. Oh, it is? Wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, we've been having a lot of humidity too in NYC as well. Yeah, so we'll walk through those neighborhoods tomorrow for tomorrow's stream, and then Sunday's stream will be live at the Dominican Day Parade in the Bronx. Not the one in Manhattan. There's 2. I'm not sure how many Dominican Day Parades there are, but there's 2 in New York City that I know of. You have the Bronx Dominican Day Parade, and then you have the National Dominican Day Parade. The national one is in Manhattan, but that's not until August. But I'm not covering that one that day. I'm gonna just do the one in the Bronx. So we'll have a nice fun weekend. And then next Friday, we're gonna go to the Transit Museum. So, and yeah, and I'll also be my last Friday live streaming, because I'm gonna go back to live streaming on Thursdays. So I'm gonna do that instead of Fridays. Because lately I've been coming on Fridays because it's been more convenient for everybody to catch a stream. But I'm gonna go back to streaming on Thursdays now, starting in August. Hey, Nivol, how you doing? Good to see you. Yay, Transit Museum. Yes, we will, Darlene. Next Friday, I'm gonna do a live at the Transit Museum next Friday. They do have Wi-Fi, so we should. And I did a test stream over there. So as far as live streaming over at the Transit Museum, we should be good to go for next Friday. So I'm gonna definitely do a stream next Friday. How you doing, Nivol? Good to see you, Way. Good afternoon from Toronto. Good afternoon to you too from Toronto. Yeah, cool, Jair. Yeah, I've been thinking about it too. I also did a video like 6 months ago, 6 months back. Well, here's 7-Eleven. I did a live stream like 6 months back at the Transit Museum, and that video did pretty well. It did really well because I have almost 3,000 views on that video, so that video did pretty well. So yeah, so next Friday we'll go live. We'll see how the live does at the Transit Museum. I'll even schedule it. I'm gonna try to go on Moblin or something. Maybe I won't. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go on Moblin and we'll stream it from there. But I thought he might have walked there a few times. It's not reading my comments. Wait, what's not reading your comments? See, time is now 3:56. Anyways, y'all. Yeah, but anyways, y'all. I need to make a phone call, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope y'all enjoy the walk. If you guys missed today's stream, you guys can go back and catch the replay of this stream. I'll be back on tomorrow night. I should be on around 4:45 p.m. Eastern time-ish. So I'll be on around 4:45 p.m. It all depends. Or I have to go help my mom with grocery shopping, but I'm gonna try to get done by 2 o'clock so I can be out to Brooklyn by 4:45. I hope it don't take forever. So I'm gonna try to convince her to go around 9 o'clock because she likes to go to 4 or 5 different freaking stores. We have to go like 3 to 4 different stores. So I have to go with her there. But I'm gonna try to be back home by 2 and I can get on out, finish doing what I gotta do, and I can just get back on out to I can get on out to Brooklyn. We can start the SNL early, bright and early, like around 4:45 tomorrow. All right, Jay Strolls. All right, no problem, Darlene, Jay Strolls, Karina, everybody. Thank you all for joining me. Appreciate you guys so much. You guys have a good Friday, and I will see y'all tomorrow night.